We're live. Pop in. I just got in the radio room. My day off today. Time to do a live game. Make myself comfortable here. And I think these are QSL cards. I just picked these up in the mail today. Right here. More QSL cards. Funny, I just got some from Poland the other day. Find out where these ones are from. CQDX, UDX 791, UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. It's not a lot of skip. CQDX, this is UDX 791, Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. I hear somebody out there. John, good to have you out there. Somebody's calling me. Yeah. Pick a channel. I'm on 395. I'm at 395. Yeah, go ahead. 730 Vermont. Hey, 791 waving. How about that 730? How about that 730? 791. CQDX. This is UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Listening. All of a sudden, it got really noisy out there. We're going to listen on the side here. 791 Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. I think you said 126. Bring it back. 791 waving. 40 flat. Let's go to 40 then. I got this guy on there coming in. Let's go up higher somewhere, Jim. This is busy. I got these guys talking and you're coming in way up into the red. Well, with the preamp on. So let's pick another channel. Let's go to how about 46? Let me just check my match. I was going to check my match when I go up to these places. Okay, it looks like it just matched it for me. Flat match. All right. So 068 Minnesota, 068. We got you in there, Jim. Yeah, let me turn it a little bit more here and just see if it makes a difference here. I don't know if that makes a difference. Is that any better or not? We can pick another one. If you want to pick another frequency, go for it. All right. 068 made the gate. The first one on this video gate is 068. Awesome. Right on, Jim. We're on 465 right now. Lower side bag. Glad we're getting some conditions too. Okay, hang on there, Jim. 948 PA. We got you in there, buddy. Hey, 948. Jim and I 068 are going to go to another frequency. Hey, 068. What frequency? 440. Okay, 948. Pennsylvania 068 and I are going to 440. 440. Uh, 791 Gulf Islands on the side. 791 on the side.
Hey, go ahead, Joe.
Oh, yeah, you're good. You're coming in good. And we heard 948 out there as well. I heard him come in there. 948 Pennsylvania. I don't know if you can hear him, Jim. 948, are you still in there? I don't hear him. I don't know if he might be on the live stream. If you're out there, come on in, 948. Yeah, Jim, you're booming in here, man. Q5.
Yeah, he's not here too, though. I don't hear
Unfortunately, I think, some Mexicans in this one. I think I got some Mexicans coming in. I might have to find another channel. As soon as I open my big mouth, we got some station in there. Yeah, 948, we're waving at you. I hear 948 out there, too. We hear you out there, 948. You're sounding good. Yeah, that's good. Well, I'll find another channel. Okay, Jim, 948, 068, 948. Hang on one sec. I'm going to find a different channel because I got some, like I say, south of the U.S. border coming in here. Hola. Okay, I'll be right back. Hang on, guys. Okay, how about 470? 470 QSY. 470. How about it, guys? Can you copy? This is 791. We're trying. All right, 068. We got you in there, and I think 948 probably heard me as well. Can you hear 948 there, Jim? No, that's interesting. Okay, how about 948? Can you hear Jim in Minnesota? I don't know if he made it here. Anyway, 068, I'm glad you made it in. You're the first one on the live gate. And 948 Pennsylvania is second one on the live gate. Hello, Indiana, Chris. And I hear Needlebender 13 in there too, Jim. Needlebender 13, Tennessee. And I see Indiana Chris is out there. UDX 1313 on the live stream. We're 27470, Chris. Anyway, yeah, I hope all is well out there in Minnesota. And you're sounding good there, 068, and waving at Needlebender 13 as well. All right, Needlebender 13, thanks for coming in there, buddy. Yeah, I'm just chatting with 068 Minnesota there. Jim, he popped in right away, which is good. We got a good copy. You as well. Sounding Q5. Have a great day, my friend. Hey, 068, you still copy?
Yeah, so I got to take a run to go get my daughter from school, but I'll come back out here. I'll follow you up again. I'll be staying out here, and I'll be back a little bit.
All right, buddy. Hey, have a good one, my friend. I'll be around. I'll be on the live stream reading the mail. Have a good one. 948, yeah, you're sounding loud out here too, Pennsylvania. Yeah, 948's got the maul down. That's a little bit heavier than the hammer. See, we used to say the hammer down, but then there's that maul. The maul's a little bit heavier than the hammer, so you got the maul down. I'm going to read the mail here. I better read these comments here, and then I'm going to open up, I think, what I got some QSL cards today in the mail, and I want to see where these things are from. So I'm going to go read the mail comments on the live stream. Okay, so I just got these. Let's see where these are from. These, I believe, are QSL cards, and 948 is in Pennsylvania. 948 Pennsylvania. I think his name's John. Okay, so let's open these up. These are from, oh man, these guys they always send money. They always send money so I can mail them back cards. How about that? That's what I find with the European guys. They're just awesome. It pays for the postage. I just mailed off some cards to Poland this morning. These ones are, could you please confirm the QSO we had? It'd be right. Enclosed some postage. Claim 1 IG856. This is from, where is this from? This is from the Netherlands. This is from the Netherlands. Dropping the mall. John, that's what I thought. Was dropping the mall down. So these are from Poland. Right there. That's pretty cool. Or sorry, not Poland, the Netherlands. 19 Alpha Tango 256 in the Netherlands. So confirming QSO. He sent me some play money here. That's what Canadian money looks like, by the way. It looks like crappy play money. I like American money way better. That I don't even know who that dude is on there. This is a $5 Canadian banknote, and it's made out of freaking plastic. I hate the crap. So, you know, it's funny. In the letter I got, the QSL cards I got yesterday or 2 days ago from Poland, they had actually American money in there, which is way better. So that's what the crappy Canadian money looks like. So here's his cards. Really nice, man. Thank you. This is 19 Alpha Tango 256 from the Netherlands, confirming our QSO. And I'm going to send him some cards. So I got to get him some cards to send back. Tomorrow I will mail them out. He's got his address in here. That's really nice of him. Twan Vaesen in the Netherlands. Okay, there you go. Yeah, lately I've been getting these QSL cards coming in. How the guy got my address, I don't even know. I guess they can just look it up. So there we are. Very, very cool. So now I'm going to pull some cards for this guy. And I QSL 100%. Going to go out and bring a trash. I just did that. Hey, Indiana Chris, I just did that. I just took the recycling out. How about that? Okay, so let me just get a couple of cards. Yeah, Needlebender 13, Tennessee. We are on Jungle Joe C Video Gate. So go to YouTube. Jungle Joe C like Charlie, Video Gates, okay, like a garden gate, not video games. Jungle Joe C Video Gates.
Jungle Joe C Video Gates. Okay, gotcha, brother.
Yeah, Jungle Joe C Video Gates. That's with a plural. Jungle Joe C Video Gates. And tune in. We are live. We're 12 minutes and 20 seconds into this live gate right here, and then you can see us live in the radio room. And we do a lot of these gates. We got a lot of regulars that come in there. We got Indiana Chris. We got that's UDX 1313. We got John 948 Pennsylvania, 068 Minnesota. There's a bunch of them that come in. So yeah, tune in, man. Join the gate.
Yeah, Roger. Where are you located out there?
I'm on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. So we're located on the southern Gulf Islands off the extreme southwest coast of British Columbia, Canada.
Very good. Yeah, I got the beat right on you there. All right, very good, brother. I'll check out the video game, man. 33's good watching. That's fun. Needlebender 13, so it's fun to see. I'll get that close.
Yeah, you're smoking in here, man. Yeah, I got the beam rate on you too. You're way up into the red.
Yeah, you too. You're about 10 over. No problem. All right, catch you later, buddy.
All right, catch you later, man. Thanks for joining in. Okay, so gonna send him my cards. How's it going? Different Gear TV. Good to have you in there, man. John, my poor little mud station. No, you dropped the mall down. So there we are. We're going to send him a couple of my QSL cards, and we're going to confirm the QSO that when we talk to him, which I should actually fill out soon. So there we go. How is QSL 100%? You know, the worst thing is when somebody sends you, or you send out a QSL card and you don't get any back. And that's happened to me a lot when I was younger. I'd send out lots of QSL cards and I wouldn't get as many back. That really sucks. So QSL 100%. Somebody sends me a card, you'll always get cards back, man. That's just the way I work. Yeah, so John is out in Pennsylvania, and Different Gear TV is in the UK, right? The UK, 068, Yoda in Minnesota is in Minnesota. And the Indiana Chris, well, that's self-explanatory. He is in Indiana. And let me know your cards. Hopefully you'll be here at the end of the week or next week. Chris, the QSL cards I sent you, and the card, and the art card. You won the art card. So every month I'm going to do a draw for one of Wendy's art cards. Anyway, we have a beautiful day out here on the Gulf Islands. I'm going to run outside with you guys and show you what it looks like. It's so funny. I talk to some people and they think that's all it does is rain here every single day, right? It's cool out today, though. It's only 6.5 degrees Celsius. So it's 43 degrees Fahrenheit out. Spain. Oh, you're Spain. Okay, Spain. 2112 got a bit on conure. Oh, I used to have a conure. I used to have a Patagonian conure. I had a Patagonian conure, and it bit me once, not on the lip. Did he bite me on the lip? No. My macaw, my blue and gold macaw. I'll show you what it looked like. My blue and gold macaw bit me in the cheek once, and man, did it hurt. This picture was taken 1999. There's my blue and gold macaw right there. And that one bit me in the face. Man, did that hurt. So that was in the newspaper, 1999. Long time ago. But I've had lots of birds. I had a Patagonian conure that free flew for 10 years. And then a hawk got it. And then I had a Maximilian pointus for 17 and a half years. And she just finally died. I think the problem was my ex-wife was cooking with Teflon. And I think there was a scratch in the pan. And I heard Teflon is detrimental to parrots. They don't like it. And it killed my bird. I'm pretty sure that's what did in my little birdie. Okay, let me put my American flag back up. We cannot have the American flag down. The American flag's got to be up. That's very important to me. Put this back here. I really don't care about the Canadian flag. I care about the American flag. Can you see that American flag? Got to see the American flag. Get rid of that flag right there. There. Can you see that? American flag. Okay, so I've had a lot of birds in my life. The last one I had was a robin. You can see the videos of my robin I just had. It was pretty cool. So anyway, this is what it's looking like here. So no rain. We get a lot of sun. The hummingbirds absolutely love this plant. So I was out here this morning and they were just buzzing around that thing because it's in bloom, right? And 26 Fahrenheit there. Okay, I will message you. Okay, thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. 26. Okay, so that would be about minus Celsius. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think -4, something like that. Anyway, you can see what things are looking like here. Jasmine's still nice and green. And hydrangeas are still blooming. And of course, I did put out Frosty the Snowman. That's our extent of a snowman right there, you see. Usually a plastic one here. And because when we do get snow, it doesn't really last very long. Usually you get a skiff. Sometimes we can get a good dumping, but then it ends up turning to rain. Right? So here we are on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific with another sunny day. We get a lot of sun here on the Gulf Islands because the Gulf Islands are in a rain shadow. And what a rain shadow is, it's where surrounding areas around us they can get lots of cloud cover and rain, and we get less. So what happens, the clouds fill up with rain as they come across off the Pacific and they dump on Vancouver Island, and then they're empty when they come over our Gulf Islands. So it's a lot drier here, and that's why we have certain types. We have native cactus here. We have the Pacific madrona trees. They look tropical. You can see the big Pacific madrona trees. They're all over the place. They look like eucalyptus and succulents, and we have lizards, and we have snakes, and we have a Mediterranean type climate here, which is very interesting. So 2 seasons, wet and dry. Wintertime is wetter, and spring and summer is very dry here. So you go to Vancouver, and they get just about double the rainfall we get here on the Gulf Islands, and that's why I live on the Gulf Islands. So the beam is pointing southeast. That is a southeast direction right there. So that's where the beam's pointed, towards my friends in the States. But anyway, so this is what things are looking like here. This is your little tour today. Sigma Venom antenna. Oh, no, sorry, that's IMAX, right, for you people who are just tuning in. Okay, we're going to try contact. We're going to go back into the radio room. And I don't know if you can see the Sigma Venom there. There's the Sigma Venom right there, 5/8 wave. And actually, that thing works really well. All right, so we're going back into the radio room. It looks like we got some Wi-Fi signal here. And we're going to take advantage of this Wi-Fi signal before it craps out. I think I tried like 4 live streams the other day. Some of them went for a bit, and then they ended up dying, right? So back into the man cave. And we'll hook this baby up, and we'll try to get to Indiana. Chris, right? Let's try to get to Indiana, Chris. Plug that in. And plug that in. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's definitely cool out there, man. It is cool out there. Okay, Chris, I am on 470. I hear 948 out there in Pennsylvania calling UDX 1313 Indiana. Hey, Chris, are you out there? UDX 791 Gulf Islands. Yeah, Chris said he's going to try to contact here. So we are on 470, Chris, 470. Hopefully we can make the trip today, Chris. Give it a shot, buddy. 948's coming in real good. I got a good copy on 948. 470. 27. Let me try listening. Maybe we don't have conditions to Indiana today. Oh, you can't do 470. I can't do 470. 948. 948. Hang on. We're going to have to maybe go up the center slot. Let me see if it's clear. We'll go to 27475. Okay. Hey, Chris, can you go to 4? Okay, this is UDX 791. How about it? I hear you out there, 948. How about UDX 1313? UDX 1313 Indiana. 475. Can you do that one there, Chris? I'm not hearing them yet. I hear you. You're booming in there. I'm going to try again. How about it, Chris? You out there, buddy? We might not be getting skipped to Indiana today. 948, slamming in here. Chris, come on back, buddy. Try to make the trip here. I think I hear you in there. I think I might hear him in there a bit. I'm getting some bleed over. I think somebody's on upper sideband. But, hey, Chris, I think I do hear you out there. Turn the beam a little bit more. I might have to turn the beam a little bit more here. I don't know. Okay, UDX 1313. Give her a shot again. 791. Hey, 1313. I think I got you in there. I heard somebody out there. I think it was him. UDX 791 on the side. I hear you. I hear Chris. I have to stay within 40. Oh, sorry. He has to stay within 40. So now I'm going to drop down. I'm going to drop down to below, 40 somewhere. So you're going to drop down to 40 somewhere? Yeah, Chris has only capabilities between the 40 channels. All right, buddy. I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna find a clean channel if there is a clean channel. I don't think there's such thing as a clean channel down there. No. Especially 38. That's always a train wreck. Yep. All right, hang on, man. I'm gonna go down there and see. Just if you're watching the live stream, I'll tell you what channel I'm gonna go to. Okay, 365. I'm on 365. It seems pretty quiet. Hey, guys? 365. How about a UDX 1313? How about a Chris? UDX 1313. Indiana, UDX 791. Try. How about that UDX 1313 Indiana? Hey, Chris, 791 Gulf Islands. Oh, sorry. How about a UDX 1313? UDX 1313, 791. 365 I'm on. How about a UDX 1313, UDX 791? Quebec, Canada. A 948, are you in there? And how about Needlebender 13? 948 Tennessee and Needlebender 13. You're smoking up here to the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. 791 listening. All right, 762 Texas. Good sound and audio as well, brother, and a good signal. Have a good day, my friend, in the Lone Star State. 791 out here on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific, listening.
Hey, Roger, 791. Good sounding, man. Sound good. 100 miles south of Dallas.
All right, 100 miles south of Dallas. Smoking in here, brother. Hey, enjoy the DX, my friend.
Roger, Roger.
365. All right, cheers to you. 365. How about a UDX 1313 Indiana, UDX 791 Gulf Islands? It's all getting noisy out here, man. It's noisy. Pennsylvania is loud out here on the Gulf Islands. I got California coming. I'm listening right now on 365. I'm Mark Sandquist. I'm just listening. I'm on 365. It's really noisy right now. I'm going to wait till these guys finish. We're waving at you. It's UDX 791 waving. This channel is a complete train wreck right now, so I'm just kind of listening. Jim, good to have you in there. All right there, New York State. Cheers to you, buddy. Thanks for coming in there. UDX 791 Gulf Islands waving. All right, 163. Have a good one, buddy. Cheers to you. Enjoy the day. UDX 791 Gulf Islands QSX. It's noisy on 365. I got you on Bluetooth. Really? Bluetooth? What? No way. Crazy. I'm going to go down to 35. Let's go down to 355. It's like 36 is just too noisy. How about it, UDX 1313? UDX 1313, UDX 791. I hear you out there, man. This is 791. Here's somebody coming back to me. Go to 355. 355 LSB. Okay, we got you 948. We got you in there. Man, these channels are really noisy down here. This one, not so bad, but I'm still getting some bleed over. Sounding good, 948. You're definitely loud out here. Very loud audio. I hope I sound half as good as you, brother. I'm trying to get it to UDX 1313. I know Chris can make it here because we've talked before. So if he's out there, UDX 1313, come on back. I got terrible bleed over right now. There's a guy on 38 running so much mega power. He's just, the cross channel here is like 20 over from him. I'm amazed the 111 guy's not in there on 38. You're coming through my car. That's crazy speakers. No way. That's funny, Jim. CQDX, UDX 791. This is UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific on the side. Oh, the bleed over is just driving me crazy. All right, 351 Michigan. We got you in there, 351 Michigan, 791 on the Gulf Islands. All right there, 351 Michigan. Thanks for coming in there. It is really noisy on this one. Hey, have a good day, my friend. 791 on the side. Bleed over driving me crazy. Sounding good. 163 Keystone State. 791 West Pacific. Hey, save the flowers for yourself. You're coming way up into the red there, man. Sound like you're in the radio room.
Well, the flowers can sound like tea, my friend. No doubt about it. Just loud and proud. All right, I just wanted to say that to you.
Thanks a lot, 163. Have a good day, buddy. Always good to hear you out there. You're always sounding good. And happy DXing. UDX 791. Wow, man. I'm listening. I'm on 355. That's pretty wild that it comes through on the Bluetooth. That's pretty crazy. How in the hell does that happen? That is so bizarre. I got a Mazda B2300, a 2010 truck. It don't have any of the fancy stuff in it. Wendy's RAV4, the new RAV4 SUV has Bluetooth in it. Anybody else out there? Copy UDX 791, Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. That turmeric tea is good. That is so good. I like that. A little bit of honey in there. How about a UDX 1313? How about it, Chris? Indiana, UDX 791.
CQ, UDX 933, Northwest 58, stand by.
933, Northwest Pennsylvania, 791, Gulf Islands.
791, Gulf Islands, Jungle Joe up there at Gulf Islands, 933, Pennsylvania, please.
You made the gate, brother. We're live right now in the radio room, so we'll put your number in the title of this live gate. 933, sounding good as usual, man. 791 waving from the Gulf Islands.
Hey, 791, what radio are you using there, 791? I'll go to the YouTube channel, but that radio you 791, 656 Keystone.
I'm running, hang on there with 656. I'm running a RCI 2970 DX right now. Yeah, go to the YouTube channel. We're live right now. That Unit in Bearcat's an awesome radio. I have one myself, and I love it. Hey, thanks for tuning in, my friend. 656 is in there, too. Have a good one. 933, back to 656 PA. You're making it in, too, from Pennsylvania. All right there. Yeah, take care there, 933. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, World Radio 656 on the shores of Lake Erie. Looks like we got a direct shot to Pennsylvania. I've worked a few stations now. That's the fourth station in Pennsylvania, all booming in here.
What's your GTA 791?
Gulf Islands, North Pacific, off the west coast of Canada, out here on the Gulf Islands.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess we are rolling that way. Okay, I'll let you get into that DX in there and think you got some Facebook thing going on there. I heard you in there, give you a shot, let you know who you are, you know. Well, radio 65673, my friend.
All right, 656. Yeah, we're YouTube. We're live on YouTube. We run a Video Gate channel here on YouTube. So I'll put your number in the title of this Video Gate too. Looks like we got 4 Pennsylvania stations so far. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. UDX 791 on the site.
791, what's the YouTube channel?
Jungle Joe C Video Gates. Jungle Joe C like Charlie Video Gates.
Okay, I'll take a look at it. Thanks, my friend. 791, thank you.
You're welcome, man. You got a good sounding station there, man. Give yourself a pat on the back. Have a good day, my friend. 948's in there. Yeah, you're smoking in there. So it looks like we're getting a lot of Pennsylvania there today, 948. It's working, 948. I still hear you out there. Not a problem. Yeah, works good, man. You're sounding good. I guess you got your beam pointed right at me. Okay, right on. So you're running an Omni. Well, whatever you're running is working very well for you. Oh, yeah, good antenna, man. Those Makos are awesome. Yeah, it's smoking in here. It's sounding great. You got the mall down. Pennsylvania's got the mall down today. I think that's why I don't hear my buddy Chris out there in Indiana. We're not getting Indiana, and no Indiana today. It's weird how it works, man. I mean, I usually Indiana, but I haven't heard one Indiana station. And you know, the other day I was talking to California, had my beam pointed south, and somebody's hitting me 20 over on the back of my beam. It was a UDX 907 in Alaska. So I flipped the beam around to Alaska, and then he comes into 40 over, and then off the back of my beam in California, a guy comes back to me at 20 over. Hey, Matt. Thanks for tuning in. Matt. It sounds good, man. Really good antenna. You can't go wrong with a Mako. I'm running right now on my beam. I got 4 antennas up, so I'm running on the flat side of the Serio SY3 3-element Yagi. Yeah, you should be, man. It's working. You sound like a local over here. Go ahead, QSK. I'm on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific, off the west coast of Canada here, southern Gulf Islands. Winnipeg. Wow, I'm not even pointed at you. Who is that?
I got operator Chester. The other 178.
Oh yeah, Chester. You've made one of my video gates before. I'm live right now in the radio room, so you're making my live gate right now on YouTube.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, well, tied up here. I heard you talking to the other station, and I thought I recognized the voice. Okay, 33. Have a great day.
All right, Chester, take care out there in Winnipeg, man. And like I say, I'm facing southeast right now. Enjoy the DX, Chester. Always good to hear you. 178 Winnipeg, 791 out here on the Gulf Islands listening.
Hello, 178 Chester, 948.
Wow. How about that, eh? Good to have you in there, Matt H. And I always appreciate the cue. So, Indiana Chris, I don't think we're getting Indiana today, man. Hey, I want to show you these. How's the swags going out there? Good? Okay, swags are going good. Show me when you're done, and I'll show it to them. Wendy's out there making Christmas wreaths. It's a nice day to make Christmas wreaths. So Wendy's got a farm stand at the front of our house on the road, and you drop your money in the thing, and you take your Christmas swag. That's what she does. And eucalyptus, She'll do eucalyptus bundles, right? Anyway, I always appreciate you guys tuning into the live gate. I really do appreciate you guys in there, man. And I really like to make contact with you on here. So if I hear you out there, I'm going to put your name in the video gate on the title of this video gate. And I'll show you one more time. Here's my latest batch of cards today. These ones came from the Netherlands. This was a contact 19 Alpha Tango 230, 236 or 256. This is Netherlands. He sent me some 4 really nice cards, man. So I will send him some cards out today. I just mailed some off to Poland today. So these ones are from Holland, right? I think he sent me 4 of them. Did he send me 4? Send me 3. Pretty cool, man. Very nice. Very nice of him to do that. So how they get my address, I don't know. I didn't get my address out over the airwaves. I used to have a P.O. box when I was a kid, but then you expect cards. But when you go to the mailbox and you see some QSL cards, you can bring it in here, Wendy. Hey, I want to see it. So this guy sent me $5. Yeah, from the Netherlands, from Holland. Okay, come on, and don't be shy. Okay, let me shut this. Okay, guys, I'm on 355. So this is what Wendy's making right now. So Wendy makes these swag. She's out in the courtyard right now. It's got fresh eucalyptus from our garden. It's got Senecio from New Zealand. That's from Australia. Senecio from New Zealand. Blue Coast Redwood from California. We have 75-foot trees in our garden. And then she's got Viburnum tinus. That's starting to bloom. She's got the flower buds on there. It's just ready to come into bloom. She's got cherry laurel. And some of them have bay leaf in it too, because we have the cooking bay. We have big bay trees in our property. So that's what my wife makes at this time of the year. And she puts them out in the roadside stand, and people buy the Christmas swags. I got a surprise QSL card the other day from UDX 357. Nice. Hey, Mark. I talked to Alberta the other day. He switched on me again. I'm on. I'm on 355 because it was quiet. Sorry, Chris. I was on. Yeah, it was just too noisy on the other ones, and I did actually list it right there. I put 355. Sorry about that. So 355 lower sideband, buddy. I'm gonna give this back to my wife. There you go. Very nice. I like that. There you go. You like it. Oh. All right. So 355. But you know what? Yeah, she likes making. She's out there making lots of those things. If you're not Dutch, Jane, exactly. Some bud in there. No, we don't have any bud in here, but we do grow bud. We actually do grow it. I saw you on the legendary 427 yesterday. And where's the 427? 427. I did talk to Alberta, Mark. It was funny. The other day I said I haven't talked to Alberta in 5 years, which was actually a bull crap because my short-term memory is not that great. So I actually talked to Alberta. I talked to Slave Lake, Alberta last year because I got a video gate. I just have to watch my video gates. 427 Alberta. There we go. Oh, yeah. So 427. That's right. 427 Alberta. I don't know what part of Alberta is he in. Calgary. Okay. So he'd be in Lethbridge. I should put that in my logbook because I did actually put him in my logbook here. I was in my mobile. So would he be? He'd be maybe Lethbridge. Is that where he'd be? Maybe I'll just put Calgary. I'll just put Calgary. Let's put Calgary. So yeah, last time I talked to Alberta was a year ago, and then I worked a station a couple of times in southeastern BC, Sparwood, which is close skip. Yeah, some bud in there, eh, Jim? Well, you know what? I'll tell Wendy to save some bud for next year. CB Station Moon, hello all. Okay, I'm on 355 and I'm listening. Love the short skip, Chris. That's my favorite skip. It's the most difficult skip to talk is the short skip. So when I hear it in there, it's like a kid in a candy store. And I just pray that I get back to the short skip stations. Calgary, I put Calgary. Hello, Mark. 427 is often mobile or hours. Okay. I was on my way to work yesterday because yesterday morning I had to work and I had to clean up the aftermath of our Christmas party. And God, I opened the door up of the hall And I go, this is going to take forever. And anyway, we got it done in just over 2 hours. So, so it was 5 minutes to 8 yesterday morning, and Alberta was in there. I was on 555. And he came back to me. So he heard me on my crappy little mag mount, my little K40, or not my K40, my Tram 300 mag mount. I'll show you what it looks like. I have 3 of them. So this is the one that's on my vehicle right here. This is the antenna I use right there, a Tram 300 mag mount. And man, it gets out. I've talked all over the world on that stupid little thing. John, I am on 355. I'm on 27355. Whoops. LSB. There. How's that? 27355 LSB. So if you want to make it in there, you want to make the connection, you'll make the gate. I'll make a call here. CQDX. This is UDX 791. This is UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands North. Where did my T go? There it is. I'm listening out there, man. Good to have you out there. Hope you guys are having good weather. How's the weather in Alberta, Mark? It's just about mid-40s here right now, sunny, and hardly a cloud in the sky now. It's pretty nice blue sky out here on the Gulf Islands. CQDX, UDX 791, UDX 791 on the side. It's kind of quiet right now. Kind of quiet on 355. Hey, 963 Orlando, UDX 791, Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. I think you might be coming. 963. Mark, Monday, November, sunny. Humidity 2753. What is the temperature there? Like wind 1742. That's mild. Jeez, just about the same temperature here on the Gulf Islands. It's got to be this El Nino thing, man, because it's supposed to be a strong. Indiana Chris, I'm running a Tram 300. I don't know. It's, you know what, Chris? It's not a super expensive antenna, okay? And but it works really well. I have 3 of them. It's a little mag mount, and I mean, like I say, I've talked all over on this crappy little cheap antenna. I think this antenna is, I don't know, $75. It's got a rubber thing on the bottom here so you don't scratch your vehicle. I got to put that back on. That's coming off. I've been very happy with the Tram. So there it is right there. You can get these things on Amazon. I think that's where I got it. I think I got it on Amazon. That's the one that was in Wendy's vehicle. But she didn't want it in her vehicle anymore. So I got it in my radio room with the rest of the junk. That's the problem. You accumulate too much junk in here. How about a UDX 1313? Are you out there? UDX 1313. I'm trying for you. Quiet on 355 now. If anybody wants to try making a call. I'm north of Jim. I talk sometimes in the morning with 9 degrees here. So 9 degrees. Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius, Jim? Fahrenheit or Celsius? Celsius, that would be 48 degrees Fahrenheit. Hang on, 35. Yeah, okay, I'm on 35 just listening. It's quieter. Any other channel's noisy. 30 in Ridgeway, PA. 30, okay. Okay. That's not too bad. Could be worse. I will say it could be worse, right? A lot cool. So, yeah, we're mid-40s here anyway. Just under mid-40s. It is a cool day. Needlebender 13, thanks for being there. Oh, right on. Thanks for tuning in. Chilly here. Night at 30, looking at 20 degrees tonight. Yeah, your audio's awesome. Awesome audio. Sounded good. Thanks for tuning in. Needlebender 13. Needlebender 13. Tennessee. I got you marked down. So when I do the title of this video, your number will be in the title of the video. I don't remember what minute mark we made contact, but you can always go back and you can listen to yourself. If you start from the beginning, you're going to find where you came in. I will say I more often. Egon gets Needlebender 13, volunteer state. Well, we got a new guy in there. Good. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. I appreciate it. Tell your friends about it. If I hear you out there, I get you on the gate. If we make contact, I'll get you on the video gate. There's a lot of video gates here. I've been making video gates, I think since 2011, something like that. I think it was 2011 I made my first gate. I got some on my other YouTube channel as well, but they're kind of buried with all my plant stuff. But this is the video gate channel here. So anyway, it's always good for people to tune in. I'm going to make a call 355 and see who hears me out there, okay? Lower sideband. CQDX, UDX 791, UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I hear, is that U948 out there? 791. $1313, I gotcha. Chris, yes, I do hear you. 1313 Indiana. All right, UDX 1313 Indiana. There we go. So we are getting Indiana today, the Hoosier State. Right on, buddy. You made the gate, and it is 52 minutes into the live gate there. So if you want to go back, but we do have some QRM in there, but you made it through, not a problem. All right, Chris, thanks, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Sounding good. And you made the gate. That makes me happy. All right, Chris, have a good one, bro. And thanks for being on the gate. UDX 791 on the side. I'm waving at 948 as well. I hear 948 out there in Pennsylvania. Thanks again, Chris. All right, through UDX 1313 and 948. Cheers, buddies. I'm going to listen on the side here, and I'm going to read the mail, which means read the comments. Okay, read the mail. That's awesome. Way to go, Chris. I was wrong. We're getting Indiana today. There's Dara from Ireland. Hello, Dara, Southwest Ireland. John, someone is calling you, Joe. I better listen. Okay, hang on. That other station calling me, bring it back. This is UDX 791 on the side. I hear you out there calling me, but there's a lot of QRM in there. I'm getting a little bit of bleed over, but yeah, if you're tuned in on the video gate, let me know your number, because I can't get your number, but I hear you out there. I hear him too. I hear the guy calling. I just can't get his number. So if you're on the video gate, leave your number here. Mark and Joe, I just bought a 980. Oh, you bought a Bearcat. Sweet. I did a video of my eucalyptus today. Oh, cool. I'll have to check it out. I hear 948 out there still. I definitely hear 948 out there in Pennsylvania. Yep, sounding good, man. Sounding good. Looks like we got a lot of people in there today. A lot of people on the video gate. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you tuning in. right, 948. Cheers and beers, buddy. Thanks for coming in there. And you're never hogging it, man. That was good to have you in there, my friend. Enjoy the day. And I'll read these comments here. UDX 791 on the site. Okay. 948 Keystone State. That rhymes. Hi, Mark Sandquist. Dara says hi from the Emerald Isle, the beautiful country of Ireland. How was green? Can't wait to tell Egon. Right on. Well, Jim, Mark, Dara, and Needlebender 13 and UDX 1313, all of you guys. And if I missed anybody, I appreciate you tuning into the live gate here. So at the moment, it's kind of quiet on 3-5, and I'm just going to flip up to 38 for a sec. Oh, yeah, he's in there. The 111 guy is in 38 now. Thank you. Oh, you love DXing. I like DXing with you guys too, man. You know, I'm going to turn that off for a minute. That's the only reason I ever got a radio in the first place, was to talk skip. Okay. And I didn't even really know what skip was. And I tell the story. And if you guys haven't heard the story, I'm going to tell it to some of you that haven't heard it. A woman I went to school with once to get, and she mistakenly ordered a 10. Oh, she'd have to get it modified then. Chris, take it to a technician and they can probably put the 11 meter in it for her, right? Because I mean, these are 10 meter radios, and then you do some tweaking in them and you put the 11 meter band. But I mean, I don't know if all radios can be tuned up. I think it's a little bit harder to tune up. Like if you want to get extra frequencies in a regular stock unit in 980 Bearcat, I think it's you have to change the circuit board in it or something. But and I was going to say, the only reason I got into CB radio in the first place was to, there's no text here either, Indiana, Chris, nothing. No, my buddy does. He fixes my pyramid power supply. I picked up 2 new amps to go with my K703. Oh, nice. KL300. Beauty. You got to like the KL amps. They're great little amps, aren't they? Made in Italy. I got a CB because my dad bought a CB receiver in 1976, a 23 channel CB receiver. I'll never forget. I think he bought it at Walmart or wherever, or Kmart. It had batteries. I don't even think it plugged into the wall. It had batteries, a little antenna on the back, and a 23 channel selector. And it looked like a CB, but you couldn't talk on it. It was just a receiver. So we'd put it on the kitchen table or the coffee table and would be listening to all these stations coming in from all over the place, right? It was mostly the States. And I was listening there with them. I says, listen to this. This is what CB radio is? All these people from all over talking to each other. And it was super cool. And I didn't know that was skip, right? I heard people calling DX LAN and going, they're doing that whistle. And they had echo boxes and this and that, noisemakers. So that was 1976. So in 1977, Mom and Dad bought me my first radio, and I still have it there. And the first station DX I talked to in 1977 was a guy named Short Change. His handle was Short Change in Enns, Louisiana. And that was the first QSL card I ever got in 1977. I still have it in my collection, still in the original envelope. And that was it, man. I was hooked on skip shooting. Once I made my first contact, it was just like skip junkie after that, right? Addicted to skip. I know there's worse addictions out there, way worse addictions. I don't know about that on. Well, hopefully it can be fixed. Indiana, Chris, hopefully they can put the 11 meter in it for her. That's too bad. Maybe she can take it back. You know, my buddy bought a President 10 meter. I'm trying to think which one it is. Is it a Lincoln? It's one of them anyway, but it was a 10 meter radio, but he actually did the mods himself. And it was a simple mod, and he put the 11 meter in it, and he did it for my other buddy as well. So there's 2 other operators on this island, but they never, ever talk on the radios. They just have them strictly for emergency. So if all the phone lines go down or this and that, they're kind of like prepper guys, right? You know, like these doomsday prepper guys. So they got these radios set up, and it's good to have. And I've talked to them a couple of times on them in the past, right, when they set them up a couple of years ago, but they just don't talk on them. It's a shame. They're nice radios. And I helped him put up his Antron 99. It went over to the other buddy's house. We put up an Antron for him with a ground plane kit on it. Some will mod using a secret hidden menu feature. Oh, the 980? Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, because I didn't know you could actually modify them that easy. I thought they were more of a pain in the butt to modify. I thought you actually had to change the circuit board or something in them. But I do like my stock unit in Bearcat 980. I'm very happy with it. I have it hooked up to the Antron 99. And like I say, 100% stock. I did have to buy a bigger power supply for it a few weeks back. About that Pyramid PS7KX. So it's a 5 amp because I was only using a 1 point something amp and it wasn't working it. No, the one I posted a link to. Oh, the one you posted a link to. Okay. Let's click it and see what that link says. That's eBay. That is eBay. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says here. Okay, I'm on 355. I'm listening, folks. I'm listening. So we are 1 hour into this live stream. That's good. The internet has not screwed up yet. Oh, it's an Anytone. Okay, well, Anytone, you can put the 11 meter in them. Okay, I talked to a lot of people on Anytones. They're easy to tune, even for 11. Okay, cool. AT500. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. I'm heading to eBay right now. Let's look. Man, they're cheap. What? 89 bucks? You're kidding. 89 bucks. How many watts does that thing put out? Some of them are more than that. That's a cheap one. I wonder what shipping is. You always got to look at the shipping when you're looking at eBay, right? It is 28 megahertz to 29.7, 10 meter. It is 4 watts, 15 watts FM. Wow, that's actually a really good deal. I just want to see what the shipping price is. Shipping is 40 bucks US. So 89 bucks. So it's about just over 100 bucks for that radio for me to buy it. And 40. So it'd be 53 bucks for shipping and just over 100 bucks. So it'd be about 160 bucks for me to buy that radio. Not bad. I do talk to a lot of people running Anytones. Hi, Joe. I believe you said you had an Antron. Yes, I do. I do. Well, you know what? It's so funny. I think it just really depends on conditions. I think the Antron gets out just as good as the iMac sometimes, and vice versa. I've had my Antron up for over 30 years and talked all over the world on it. The iMacs I put up about maybe 11 years ago, something like that, 10 or 11 years ago. I think 2013 I put it up. And same thing. I talk all over. I got that hooked up. The iMacs I have hooked up to the RCI 2970, and it gets out great too. So I'm going to say they're pretty much equal to me. And my Sigma Venom as well. I got a Sigma Venom 5/8 wave aluminum hooked up to that one, and it also works really well. And they're a pretty affordable antenna. So I'm going to say maybe it just depends on conditions, but I've talked just as many places with the Antron as I have with the iMax 2000, and there doesn't seem to be too much of a difference. They say the iMax puts out a little bit more. John Mako V5000, that's good antenna. Can you buy 10 meter rigs? You can buy 10 meter mod rigs from him. Oh, cool. Yeah, there's no places up here to buy those modified radios, really, unless you're getting a used one on eBay or something. But I don't know of any electronic stores or radio stores that sell that stuff anymore. Like, there used to be Durham Radio in Ontario, and they're gone out of business now. They closed down, but I bought a lot of stuff from them. I bought some Texas Stars from them. I bought my iMacs from them and Antron. And what else did I buy from them? I bought something else from. Oh yeah, I bought this antenna tuner, and I also bought this Pyramid power supply from them as well, right? And they were a really good place to deal with, but totally gone now. That's too bad. I think there's way more places in Florida. Do you know that one? Bell CB Radio. Look, they sell a lot of cool stuff too, right? So you can find them on the internet. They got some nice radios, and they will do the mods for you if you want to give them a little extra coin. On their website, it lists the radio and then what you can get for it if you want to pay a little bit extra. So if you want it peaked up and tuned, you want the extra frequencies, whatever, they'll do that. They'll do that, right? So that's a good thing. And I used to have a guy like that. See, back in the day, there used to be more people like that around our coast, but there's not a lot of them around anymore. I really don't really know of any. Unfortunately, that's CB radio is not really a big thing up here anymore. She also bought a solar con. So an Antron 99. Well, that's okay. That's okay. So she got the right antenna. She's just got to get that radio kind of tuned up onto 11 meters, and then we can get her on the video gate. There's not, you know what? There's not a lot of women that talk on radio. You know that? There's very few women I talk to these days on radio. Back when I was a kid, there was way more. There was a lot more. So there's Skeeter in Bowling Green, Kentucky. She's been on a few of my video gates, and her husband 339. Then there's a lady in Scotland I talked to up in Aberdeen. She's been on a couple of my video gates. Then there was a gal in Alabama or Arkansas. What the heck was her name? It was on AM. She's been on my video gates too. So only 3 or 4 women I know that I've actually talked to. There's also Kate in England. And I don't know if she's ever made one of my gates. But I know who she is and she knows who I am. But I don't know if she's ever made any of my gates. So anyway, that's who it is. Abstract Tom, hello to Tom and out there in Indiana. Right? I want to say Indiana. No, Illinois. Right? I always confuse you. It's Illinois. Right? In Indiana, Chris. Stan is in there too. Stan is in the house. 13 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh, that's cold. It has never been 13 Fahrenheit here. I've never had 13 degrees Fahrenheit. There's a lady, Belgium, I talked to. I've talked to Belgium, but it was a guy. It was definitely a guy. Unless it was a woman with a guy's voice. And that doesn't surprise me in this day and age. Needlebender 13 is in the house. Needlebender 13. Good to have you in there, buddy. I have a good friend that lives down in Manchester, Tennessee, and he usually comes in the live gates. And he's been on a lot of my video gates. That's UDX 347. Dallas, good guy, Manchester, Tennessee. And he's not in here today. He's probably working. But Dallas is a very good guy. And he pushes in a very nice signal here from Manchester, Tennessee. Right? You probably know where Manchester is. He's running a big 7-element. I think it's a 7-element flat side Yagi beam up on a tower. I had to walk a mile outside this morning, but if you whoa. You know what, Tom? Not so bad as long as the wind's not blowing. If it's 13 degrees and the wind is blowing 20 in Tennessee, what? That's cold for Tennessee. Holy smokers. 20. That's minus 6.5 degrees Celsius. Woo, that's cold for us. That'd be cold winter day, a very cold winter day for us. It's very rare that we get below 20 degrees on this island in a bad winter. A bad winter would get down to 20 degrees. So if the wind's blowing, and we don't get cold wind here, thank God, but if the wind's blowing at 20, then it makes it feel a lot colder because it brings down the wind chill, right? There's a street in Manchester, Tennessee with my last name on it. I have no way. Cool. Oh, that's awesome. No streets named after me here yet. I haven't been here long enough. I've only been here over 30 years. But there's a lot of streets named after the original settlers here, like which were Hawaiians and blacks. So there's lots of named after Black Americans and the Hawaiians. What's the coldest on record for Salt Spring? Minus 17.5 in the coldest area of Salt Spring Island. At this end of the island, minus 11. So minus 11 Celsius. Minus 12 is 10 degrees Fahrenheit, right? Minus 12 degrees Celsius is 10 Fahrenheit. Minus 17.5, I think, is about 1 or 2 degrees Fahrenheit. So the coldest for this area is about minus 11 degrees. So about 12 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. As long as my truck starts, never walking. Good man. You want the truck to start. Yep. So there's a street. That's pretty cool, man. A street named after you with your last name. You got to like that. Yeah, it doesn't get that cold here in wintertime. I mean, compared to Hawaii, it sure gets cold here. But if you want to compare it to the rest of Canada, we don't get that cold here on the Gulf Islands. It's only because we have the Pacific Ocean around us. If we didn't have the ocean around us and we were inland, we would get cold. But the ocean is just like a heat bank. It stores that heat and releases it in the wintertime, and it just regulates the air temperatures. So the closer you are to the ocean here, the milder the winters. The farther you get away from the ocean, the colder the winters. That's the way it works, man. Vancouver, mild in the winter, all along the Pacific coast, anywhere near the ocean. Washington State, all the same thing. But you get in from the ocean, and then it starts to drop down drastically, the temperatures. That's the way it works up here, man. Most places too. Ocean temperatures, like the ocean temperatures here never really go much colder than, say, maybe I'm going to say 43 degrees Fahrenheit at the coldest, something like that. So, you know what I mean? That's releasing that warmth in the winter. Lake Michigan is pretty cold, and it keeps the water from evaporating. Good. And probably never freezes. Well, it's rare that it would freeze. It's too big. Jim Baines, WR 496, World Radio 496. Did you make my gate today? 496. No 496. It's quiet in there. I should make a call. If anybody's out there on 355, I'm going to make a call right now. So the 111 guy near Albuquerque, he's being tracked? I don't know. I'm not too sure. Is he near Albuquerque? Is that where he is, Indiana Chris? Do you think he's being tracked? I hope he is, man. Chris, I hope they catch that guy. Somebody needs to wrap some RG8 around his neck. Let's see if he's out there. He's there. There he is. Every day. I hope his radio blows up. It's just pathetic that guy can do that day after day. I could see if you had to beef somebody and I still wouldn't do it. And you do it for about an hour or so and then you're done. But this guy's been doing it for like 6 or 8 months or something, right? Calling on 35. Okay. CQDX, UDX 791, UDX 791 on the side. CQDX calling CQ. This is UDX 791. UDX 791 on the side. Hello, everyone. 5 Tango Charlie. I'm not hearing anything in there right now. I'm beamed southeast right now. I'm listening. So the 111 guy is near Albuquerque. So that's what you think, because I hear conflicting reports, Chris. Some people think he's in Arizona too. I don't know where he is. I lived in Buffalo for a few years, real familiar with the ice cold lake thing. Oh yeah, it would be cold up. They get a lot of snow in Buffalo. They get lake effect snow up there. We don't have anything like that here. We don't get ice storms here, I'll tell you that. No ice storms. Ain't so lucky of a number now. Hopefully he will get caught. So did you hear that from somebody, Chris? Somebody's actually trying to track him down. 5 Tango Charlie, thanks for tuning into the live gate, buddy. Good to have you in there. CQDX, calling CQDX. This is UDX 791. This is UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Waving at you, UDX 1313. I hear you out there, Chris. Waving back, buddy. Got some conditions still. Thanks for tuning in. UDX 791, waving out here from the North Pacific. I hear you. All right there, UDX 1313. Thanks a lot there, buddy, and thanks for tuning in. And yeah, you're coming in real good. I got you up into the red. Got a bit of QRM in there, but you're definitely making a good trip. So I'm glad there's propagation going our way. Thanks a lot, Chris. Appreciate it, buddy. UDX 791 on the side. I'll read the comments now. Good one, man. Yeah, you're coming in real good, Chris. Good copy on you. Good. Hello, 351. Ultimate Cleveland, 351. Michigan waving. I just heard 496. I talked to him. Awesome. TC 496 and WR 496. Right on. 2 496s. 2 496s are better than 1 496, right? Right on. Yeah, so 355. It's a little noisy, but I just heard UDX 1313 out there. I'm glad you made the gate. So And a lot of times if I can't fit all the names, all your numbers on the title of the video, look at the information section right underneath the video. That's where I'll put the other numbers in. Okay, so if there's more numbers that I can't fit in the title, then I'll put them right in the information section right here. Not hear you, Joe. You don't hear me, Jim. Jim, I'm going to try for you. Listen for me out there. 355. CQDX, CQDX, UDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Calling CQ, calling CQ. This is UDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Listening. We got some hammers on there, I'll tell you that. Heard you, Chris. Not a problem. Yeah, no, I heard you. Not a problem. You're into the red. You're bouncing up into. I had my preamp on. You're bouncing into the red. So not a problem, man. I'm glad you made the gate. That's a good thing. So you're regular in there. You're also a moderator to keep the spam and trash out. We don't have any spammers in there anymore. We got rid of that JL guy. He's becoming a bit of a pain in the butt, wasn't he? Huh? I'll try again. CQDX, CQDX, UDX 791, UDX 791 on the side. It's pretty quiet, actually. Your radio's working good, Chris. It sounds good. Good audio. CQDX, CQDX, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I hear somebody calling 791 out there. I do hear somebody out there calling. Bring back your number. And if I don't get your number, if you're on the live gate, leave it in the comment section. UDX 791 on the side. I hear you out there. I heard somebody call my number out there. I'm hearing you. I just can't pull it out, man. There's just too much noise in there. There's somebody on AM right now. It's really annoying. We got an AMer in there. But anyway, I'll be listening on the side. I got the radio on, so if you want to try, I got my ears open. Okay, 606, gotcha. 606, Northern Illinois. Waving at you, buddy. Sounding good. 606, Northern Illinois, 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific, waving. Sounding good, buddy. Good sounding station. I'm glad I got you in there. The people on AM are quiet for a little bit there. So, hey, thanks for tuning in, buddy. 791 here on the site. Have a great day. Anyway, so he made it in there. So, yeah, when I saw your, Joe, did you yourself, did you hear yourself? No, did I? No, I don't know if I did. Maybe I did, and I don't remember. My long-term memory is really good. Ask me what I did 20 years ago, I'd probably tell you. Lost you here, Joe. Yeah, 355. Yeah, geez, Indiana Chris, when I saw your picture on Facebook, I looked at that and says, holy cow, you remind me of my buddy Dwayne Heppel and his older brother, Murray Heppel. And it was so weird when I saw that. It's like, holy crap. So he is like my best friend, and he was 18 years old, and he died. A forklift flipped over on him and killed him. It sucked, man. He was like second week on the job, August 16th, 1983, and just got paid. It was a Friday. Put his check in his pocket, in his jean jacket pocket. He had some Colt 45s in there, his cigars. And a customer comes in right at the end of the day. He was getting ready to leave, worked at a big fireplace store, heavy steel fireplaces. It was a warehouse. And so he gets the forklift. He gets up high with the forklift, picks up this heavy fireplace, and he didn't put the forks down. He should have taken a safety course on the forklift, and he's cruising along, and he cranked it sharp. Thing flips over on him, crushes him, kills him just like that. And, it was weird because I got home from work that day. I phoned him because we were going to go cruising in my Nova. And it was his sister, I think, that answered the phone. She said, or his brother, might have been his brother Murray. And said, yeah, Dwayne had passed away. It's like, whoa. And then Murray passed away a few years back, too. It's like, Sucked, but that's who you remind me of. Looked just like him, dude. He was a good dude. It sucked. Anyway, yeah, I heard, what was that? What was the last guy I talked to? I wrote it down. 606 Illinois. So I'm on 355. It's a little quiet in there right now. If you want to try to get back to me, I'm listening. I am listening here, man. And I got my feet up. CQDX, UDX 791. This is UDX 791, Gulf Islands on the side.
791,
Hey, 320, good to hear you out there. 320 Arizona, sounding good, brother.
Yeah, you're coming in real good. I had to figure out what frequency you were on and get back to you. So it seems like we get connected pretty regular. It's a good connection.
You betcha. And I'm facing southeast, so I'm getting it kind of off the side of the beam, but it finally got a little quieter in here. We had a bunch of hammers on here. Now it's quiet, and you're sounding good. Q5 all the way.
Roger. Yeah, we just got a new Procom power mic on this thing, and hopefully it's sounding good.
Oh, man, it's awesome. That audio is perfect.
Excellent. Well, hey, we'll let you get back to it. Have a good afternoon. Good to hear you out there. You know we got you on the live gate.
Thanks a lot for tuning in, man. We'll get your name in there, too. And like I say, if I can't fit everybody's number in the title, look at the information section right underneath the video. That's where I put the rest of the numbers.
Roger. You have a good one. Sandbagger 320, Matt. We'll be clear.
Okay, take care, man. Have a good one. Always good to hear you, buddy. Your radio is booming in here. Have a good day, bud. Good sound of station right there out Arizona 320, man. Hear that audio? Smoking in here, man. I love good audio. I'm not saying my audio is that great, but I love to hear somebody with good audio. 35 is booming. Yeah, it's quiet here, man. Quiet. That kind of, no, you're not odd looking, man. It was like, you look just like my buddy. And he used to get tons of girlfriends, that dude, man. Every time I saw him, he had a different girlfriend. So, yeah, it was sad. It was sad because he was only 18 years old, and he was just a really good dude. And then his mom died probably about 10 years later. Really nice family. And then his older brother died, I think, about 8 or 10 years ago, Murray. And so he was a year older than me. I was born in 64. So he was born in 63. So he would have been 62 or 61 next year. And yeah, he was young when he died then, because he died 10 years ago, at least 10 years ago. And his sister's still alive. They have a sister, the younger sister. The dad, I don't even know if he's still alive anymore, but it was sad. Really, really sad. Yeah, 18 is way too young to die, man. I'll tell you that. Very, very young. The shock to the system, eh? I don't feel bad when really old people die. Like, my aunt passed away. My dad's older sister passed away in early October, and she was 101 years old. 101. You know what? That's awesome, man. She made it to 101. She went to sleep and didn't wake up. But when you're 18 and you die in an accident, man, that sucks. Okay, so on 355, it sounds like there's somebody kind of off frequency in there. Joe, that was a senior. So I was 17. Okay, so he was 18 when he died in 1983. It was August 16th, 1983. I'll never forget the date. There was over 600 people at his funeral. I was a pallbearer at his funeral. I drove my Nova to his funeral. We all had muscle cars. He had a 62 Chevy 2. I had my Nova SS. This picture was taken in 1983. This picture was taken in August 1983, about the time he died. Right there. I was probably maybe even polishing it up to go to his funeral. And that's when that picture was taken, 1983. And he had a 62 Chevy 2, which my other brother-in-law still has. And it is so badass, man. It is a badass. I actually have a video of it. I have a video of that car. I'll find it. It's on my very first YouTube channel, which I haven't uploaded to for about 14 years. I will find it for you. And let's find it here. Let's see. And he started it up. It's a really nice 62 Chevy 2. It's got like a full subframe in it, snubbers, pizza cutters on it, weld wheels. It's all it's beefed up. The engine is really high performance. It's one of these cars that gets third gear rubber, right? It's got a 350. It's got a turbo 350 in it with a stage 3 manual valve body shift kit in it, man. It freaking goes. It is fast. We used to race in it back in the day. We used to do some of that badass street racing when we were younger. That's so 17. So when was that? Probably in the early 80s. Yoda man in Minnesota. Yoda in Minnesota is back in the shack. I'm gonna find that for you. I'm gonna find that for you. Let's just see. Let's see. I gotta find my original channel here because I don't go onto that channel much. There's about 1,000 videos on there. I don't even know if I have it listed here. Do I? No, I don't. If I go to that channel, oh, I do have it. That's listed on that one. Okay, so let me just find it here. 831. Let's see. There it is. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to see if this. He hasn't started it. That's the thing. It was sitting in his garage forever, and he wanted to fire it up for me. This video was shot, God, just about 14 years ago. So I'll post it on here. This was Dwayne's car, my buddy that got killed. This is the car. Sorry, but my brother-in-law really fixed it up even more, man. That's it right there. Anyway, good to have you guys in there. I appreciate it. You guys tuning in. So I'm on 355. It's pretty quiet on 355. So if you want to make a call, I'm here listening, and we'll get you on the gate. This is UDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. 068, we got you in there. Hey, and I was just about to write down your number there, Jim, but you were actually the very first one on this live gate today. You are the very first person to pop in here today. So, yeah, you sounded good, Jim. You are, man. You're the man. You're the man. Yoda and Man in Minnesota. And the second person was 948 Pennsylvania and Needlebender 13 Tennessee. And we have UDX 1313. We have 320 Arizona. So quite a few people popped in today. So I'm glad we're making the connection to Minnesota then. Sounding good. I'm amazed. So you can actually pick up CB radio on a Bluetooth?
Oh, I have your stream going on my cell phone through the Bluetooth.
Oh, okay, I got it. So it can transfer over from the cell phone into the Bluetooth.
Correct. So I have your shack.
That's pretty wild. Holy cow. Talk about high tech. So I was live in Minnesota in a vehicle. How about that?
You're live streaming in my mobile in Minnesota there. Go ahead.
Right on. Hey, how's the weather out there? No snow, huh?
Sounds good right there. We got 2 inches, Joe. The high's like about 15 degrees today. It's cold.
Okay, so 2 inches of snow and 15. Okay. And I know it's even cool in places in Tennessee and stuff. So I guess those darn Canadians to the north, out in the prairies, sent down some cold air. That's like us. When we get our cold weather, it comes out of Alaska, right? So I always keep an eye on those temperatures up in Alaska. But the funny thing is, I was talking to UDX 907 the other day, and it was like 46 degrees up there in Kenai, Alaska. It's crazy. I guess your snow is dry out there. I'm guessing you guys got pretty dry snow out there, Jim. We got wet, ugly snow. When it happens out here on the islands, it's like sticky, wet like glue. Listen to this douchebag. Somebody out there causing a few problems. You hear that douchebag? Do you hear this guy out there, Jim? Anyway, Jim, you're sounding good, brother. I was good to hear you out there, man. Listen to this guy. That's the type of guy I'd like to squeeze him, squeeze his neck. Anyway, Jim, I'm going to read the comments here, buddy, and I always appreciate having you in there, 068. That angers me. Guys like that. Anyway, UDX, 068, Jim, 15 degrees. So that's about minus, I think that's about minus 9 degrees Celsius. Indiana Chris, I'll be back. A friend stopped by. Okay, buddy.
Calling the Romeo Golf Island.
Romeo Golf Island, Romeo Golf Island. This is UDX 791. Hey, we're doing good. We're doing live right now in the radio room. So you made the gate there, buddy. Sounding good. You're blowing smoke as usual.
Roger, Roger. Have a good day there, Joe, on the Romeo Golf Island.
Bring back your number again so people can hear it because you're smoking in here.
Oh, this is KING Radio, the voice of North America in Phoenix, Arizona.
King Radio, nice. And bring back your number, buddy.
I don't have a number, right? It's KING.
I don't need a number. When you're the king, you don't need a number. All right, well, we got you. You're smoking in here about 30 over.
All right, have a good day, Joe. It's good to be the king.
Romeo, this is Romeo Golf Islands on the side. Cheers and beers.
Take care.
Have a good one, my friend. King. VFO. Dude playing. I know. I heard him. What an idiot, eh? I know. It's just a complete douche bag. I hate guys like that, you know? I wish these things had screens on them. You could see who you're talking to, right? Or, you know what would be even better? You could track the people down instantly. You could tune into them and find their address out. You know, I mean, is there a way of doing that? Just like that stuff really annoys me. He's gone now. So he was doing it because we were talking. He could hear us and he was just being a bit of a dick, right? Maybe he's in here listening. Who knows, right? VFO, yeah. There's a VFO right there. You've seen my VFO, my Siltronics. You know, yesterday I talked to a guy in California and he was running a Siltronics 1011D radio, old one. The guy, he says he had like 50 radios. And 1011D, I remember talking to those guys back in the day running these radios, and it sounded so good. 1011D, and I think he was just running he wasn't running a beam. I think he was just running an Omni. There are always dudes doing that. Dude was running. Yeah, just irritating. Just losers. Like, how old are these guys? You know, some of these guys need to really grow up. It's like that guy 111 guy, right? He gets his jollies. He's gone. He's not on 38. Maybe somebody tracked him down. Every time he's not in there, I always keep praying that somebody tracked him down. Oh, listen to this guy. Oh my God. Living in their mom. Yeah, that's what I say. Old timers living in their mummy's basement. Exactly. Needlebender, gotta run. Take care, buddy. Good to have you in there. Needlebender 13. Tune in anytime, man. I'll put your number in the gate here on the title of this gate. Needlebender 13 in Tennessee. Cheers, bud. Have a great day. This guy. Oh my God. There's somebody in there causing H&D, and it's actually upset this one guy. It's actually comical sometimes to listen to. We used to get that up here years ago too. There'd always be somebody out there on the CB radio causing H&D. And if they're on the mainland, you could track them down, right? Yeah. See you, Needlebender 13. Have a good one, buddy. This guy is choked at somebody. Channel 38. I don't know if you can hear him. I'm on 385 listening to this guy. It's kind of like listening to a comedy show. Anyway, yeah, it's too bad that people got to do that and try to ruin it for others, right? You're trying to have a decent conversation. You got somebody in there screwing around with their VFO. Are they jealous? Is that what it is? Is it jealousy, or are they just pricks? They're probably just pricks. Lots of bad apples in the barrel. Oh my God, this guy 385. I don't know if you can hear this guy. He's just swearing his head off. Oh my God. He's saying everything not politically correct that is possible to say. Long QSO. What's the longest QSO you've ever had with a DX station? Me, it's about an hour. I talked to 45 minutes. I talked to DR44 Big Island brother Skippy last week, and then I talked to I have long QSOs with 20 there. Mich down in Australia, Victoria, usually close to an hour. It's just perfect conditions. California, Jim, long QSO. Long QSOs are good. This guy is can you hear this guy on 38 right now? He is choked. Unreal. He's coming up into the red too. I hear 357 in Canada on 357. I don't think I can talk to 357. Whereabouts is he located? I know the number. Is he like in Vancouver or something? Chilliwack? Maybe Chilliwack. Chilliwack's quite a ways east of us. It's before the mountains, but it'd be about I'm going to say 60 miles southeast of Vancouver, something like that. West Coast, yeah. So 357, I think. I hear him calling 357. I hear him calling 357 out there. I think he might be Chilliwack. I'm listening. Yeah, I hear him calling 357, but I can't hear 357. You could get to him, 068. Ask him where he is. You know what we're having for dinner tonight? Wendy bought some scallops and fresh prawns, and we're going to have scallop and prawn fettuccine. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, you call him 068. Jim, you get to him easily. I can't get to him. He's too far to talk local and too close for Skip. I was yeah. Too far to talk local and too close for Skip. I wouldn't even get short Skip that far. I don't think that close. I got a lot of QRM, and that guy out there is so you can hear the swearing guy too. Hey, Horsefly, how's it going, man? And to all, just heard you a little. Oh, I'm on. Oh, you should have got in there, 968. I'm going to go back to 355. I'm on 355. I'll call you on 355. I'll make a call and see if anybody can hear me on 355, okay? Because it's kind of quiet. Hopefully that moron with his VFO will stay out of there. CQDX, UDX 791 on the side. Hopefully he's QSY to another channel. Unless he's tuned into this. If he's tuned into this and he's playing with a VFO on there intentionally when I'm trying to do a QSO or get a call, then he's a complete douchebag. That's all I can say. If you're watching me and you're on this channel and you're causing H&D, you are a complete douchebag. CQDX, UDX 791 on the side. 355's quiet. I hear somebody out there. This is UDX 791, QSX. 841, Dallas, Texas. 841, 791, waving back at you, buddy. Sounding good out here, and I hear Florida out there as well. Have a great day and happy DXing. Oh, it's 841 Tallahassee. Oh, 841 Tallahassee. We hear you too. Okay, 841 Tallahassee, Florida. Cheers to you, my friend. You're sounding good on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. 791 on the side. 841 Tallahassee. I'll give you a little fun fact about Tallahassee, Florida. So Tallahassee's in northern Florida. We all know that. The all-time low temperature in Tallahassee is colder than our island. Isn't that bizarre? It's been colder in Tallahassee, Florida than it has here. Minus 2 degrees Fahrenheit. Minus 2 degrees Fahrenheit. We've never been below 0 Fahrenheit here. Never been below 0. So 3-5. Yeah, this is 791. 791. We're listening. We're on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific off the west coast of Canada. All right, 841 sounding good from Tallahassee, my friend. Happy DXing. UDX 791 on the site. It's a long way away, Tallahassee. How's that American flag? Can you see my American flag? Okay, that's important to me. I don't care about the Canadian flag. I haven't been happy with Canada since the Trudeau took power, so I really don't promote it too much. But I do promote the Stars and Stripes right there. We got the American flag flying. So I like your Second Amendment. I like the states got the Second Amendment. I live very close to the states. Technically, if I wasn't beside Vancouver Island, I live closer to the states than I do to Canada on these islands, right? Because we're right by the San Juans. I kind of wish we'd break away and become part of the states. That'd be just awesome. I could easily get more radio equipment too, and probably find a technician to work on my stuff. CQDX, CQ, UDX 791 on the side. 355 is all of a sudden very quiet. Very quiet. So if any of you guys want to make a call out there, go ahead. I'm still streaming. It doesn't look like the Wi-Fi's packed it in yet. I don't know if we're frozen. Did it freeze? It seems to take a jump. It goes from 141 50 something and it jumps up to 142.08. So it does freeze a little bit, I think. 355 CQDX, CQDX, UDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Very quiet. Too bad I got to work tomorrow. That kind of sucks, but that's life. We'll try again. CQDX, CQDX. This is UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Be quiet out there, man. $38 right now listening. God, it's just 38 is such a train wreck, isn't it? Isn't that channel unbelievable? It's just like, it's amazing that something can be done about it. It's so funny. I was actually watching a YouTube video last night. It's a hammer. And he's a ham radio operator with a YouTube channel. And it said it was in the summertime, this past summer, that somebody complained on a CB radio operator in Tennessee that was running quite a bit of power and off and on illegal frequencies. And FCC actually sent the guy a letter and told him to kind of shut her down because you were interfering. His power was interfering with, I guess, some neighbors, something or other. So he got complained on. So FCC does still, I guess, maybe track down or send letters to people that are causing problems on 11 meter band. So I'm amazed they haven't caught up with that 111 guy. It just actually blows me away that nothing has happened. He just keeps on going. Man, I would be like worried that they would be knocking on my door. But, you get one guy that runs a little power, comes across somebody's stereo system, or it was the amp. It was coming across a guy's amp or something for his guitar. And then he called the FCC on the guy, and the FCC sent him a letter. 355, I'm going to try to make a call again here. CQDX, CQDX, UDX 791, call it. It's quiet, man. I'm gonna probably end the stream pretty quick. It's seems like some of the skip is dying out. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send this guy some QSL cards to Holland. Yeah, we're gonna get this guy some cards sent. I'm gonna mail them tomorrow. I heard about that guy. Yeah, he was using a Antron and 1500. Yeah, maybe that was the guy. And it was on the guy had a lot of subscribers on his channel. Like this YouTube channel, like 150,000 subs. He was a ham operator guy, which is really cool for a radio channel to have that many subs. Because most radio channels I see don't have a ton of subscribers on him. So when I saw that, I said, that's pretty cool, man. So he had a lot of followers. And I'm sure he had millions of hits on it. Because most video gate channels don't even have a lot of subscribers or views. You know what I mean? And so when I saw that, I was like, wow, 150,000 subs. That guy's doing good. Doing really good. So there's somebody playing music on, it's unbelievable. So when the 111 guy is not on 38, there's somebody playing music. Sometimes there's guys swearing in there. You rarely ever hear 38 clear without the HD in there, except at night. At night, when all the North American skip is faded out and you're getting South Pacific and Central Pacific, that's when it's not bad. But, there's actually still a couple of guys in Australia that are swearing their heads off in there. But, yeah, that was the guy, I think. That's the guy there, Horsefly. Yeah, it got really quiet here too, Horsefly. It's really dead now. Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. I'm going to shut her down. I'm going to go out and get the QSL cards ready for this guy and send them off to the Netherlands. That's what I got to do. And then later on, I'll be back in the radio room shooting South Pacific skip. I always do the South Pacific skip later on at night. You can see the video gates on here. So anyway, guys, I appreciate all of you tuning in to Jungle Joe C Video Gates. And now what I'm going to do is shut her down. I'm going to edit it with the name. Just when I say edit, that's I go to edit mode and I put your numbers in the title of the video. And like I say, if I cannot fit your numbers in the title, yeah, 73's Jim 068 Minnesota. If I cannot fit your numbers in the title, they go in the information section right underneath the video. So 068 Jim was the very first guy on this gate today. And 948 was second, and NB Needle Bender 13 Tennessee third. So Stan 606, you're in there too, buddy. You are in there too. You made the gate. 606 Illinois. And the last one to make the gate was 841 Tallahassee, Florida. So thanks for making the gate. You guys make the gate. Without this, I wouldn't have a video gate channel without you guys. I have to send you a homemade. Oh, QSL cards are awesome. I'll send you a QSL. If you send me a card, I'll give you my email. If anybody sends me a card, you get one back from me. Here's my email. And I am also on Facebook too, Joe. So if you email me, I can get you my address. I'll get your address. Send me a card, and I'll send you one of my cards back. I have white ones and I have black ones. I usually like to send two out, and so my cards are this. Right, here's my QSL cards. There's my number rate. Where is it? 791 right there. I used to monitor 27805 back in the day, back in 1980, 81, 82, 83, 84, and all those years. And there's the back of it, so I can put, our contact date on there and stuff. And then there is the white one. My friend Raymond wanted to know if your palm trees. No, palm trees. Coconut palm is a certain species of palm. So there's nearly 3,000 different types of palm trees. And coconut palm, Cocos nucifera, is a very tropical palm tree. And there are people that experiment with it in Southern California. There's even, I know of one growing in Arizona, in Phoenix. I've seen pictures of it. Planet, he has videos of it on his YouTube channel. So no, there's not a hope in hell a coconut palm will ever grow here. What we grow are called Chinese windmill palms. Look up Chinese. You Google this. And it will tell you everything you need to know. So the palms we grow here are windmill, not windmill, windmill, like a windmill, right? Chinese windmill palm tree. And they are native to fairly high mountainous areas in China. And they can take a fair bit of cold and snow. They don't like extended periods of deep freeze, like really bad freeze. But the coldest I've ever heard of them surviving is about -4 degrees Fahrenheit. -4 degrees Fahrenheit, short term, complete defoliation. So the palm looks completely dead, but lo and behold, some of them had survived it, not here, and they put out new fronds. So about -4 is the coldest I've heard of one surviving a mature one. So ours are fan palms. A Cocos nucifera, coconut palm, is actually a feather palm or a pinnate palm. So the ones we grow have fan leaves, like a fan, and a coconut palm. Well, I'll show you what a coconut. You know what a coconut palm looks like. A coconut palm. Oh, there it is, right there. That's a coconut palm right there. Coconut palm is that, right? See, it's got the feathery, nice fronds on it, and a windmill palm is more like a fan palm, right? So that's called a needle palm. That one, that's a needle palm. But we grow it's a fan palm. We grow Chinese windmill fan palm, and they do get fruit on them. We get tons of seeds on them, and they do actually self-seed all over our garden. We have palm trees all over the freaking place here, right? So there you go. There's your palm tree lesson for the day. And if you know my other YouTube channel, Banana JSSI, you can learn all about palm trees there. I'll check out some of your gates tonight. Lady, she's gone door dashing. Whoa. As an old lady, she's gone door dashing. My son used to do DoorDash. My youngest son was door dashing, delivering food for people, and he's making actually good money. So yeah, no coconuts here. We cannot grow coconuts this far north. I wish we could. They are a truly tropical palm. You will see experimental ones growing in Southern California here and there. They need annual temperature of over 70 Fahrenheit. They like at least 8 hours of sunshine. They like lots of heat, and they like a daily, and they like consistent. They like humidity too. That's the thing. So anyway, if you guys ever send me a QSL card, I will send you cards back. I promise you that. I QSL 100%. And like I say, I sent out a lot of cards when I was younger, and I wouldn't get the cards back, which was really annoying. Right. So anyway, guys, cheers and 73s to all of you. And stay tuned for another live gate. I'm off work tomorrow just before noon. If I get into the radio room here and there's skip roll, and I may do a live gate tomorrow. Okay. But in the meantime, have a good day or have a good night. It is 2:14 p.m. Pacific time here. And temperature's gone up to a balmy 46 degrees. Wee-hoo, 46 degrees under the sunshine. Cheers, guys. See you next time. I appreciate all of you out there, and have a great night.